Hello, I'm back. It's been over a month since I last streamed, and I want to say I'm incredibly sorry about that. It's there's been a lot that's happened, namely me moving to a new room, and I haven't really figured out the acoustics in here yet. Hopefully they're better. I don't know. I don't know if I streamed while I was here at least one. I think I might have, but it's outside of that, it's been jumping from one thing to the next, and it's been a lot of stuff. The major reason why I stopped streaming for a little while is I think I got burned out on like Silksong in general. I love the game, don't get me wrong, but I needed to do something different for a bit. And I tried to break it up with those Wednesday streams, but I really wasn't like in my element in them just yet. I do want to experiment with that, but not right now. For now, I think I'm gonna focus on finishing up Silksong, getting that done, and then seeing where I go from there. Because streaming, while I wanted it to be like a big thing for a little while, I think it's gonna have to take a backseat, and I can really focus on other things. Story. Yeah. But outside of that, there's like a whole, like, we're at the end of Act 2. Last I remember, we're at the end of Act 2, and there's a whole act for me to go through once I'm done here. But before I do that, there is one thing I want to do. I did say that I was gonna do it. Why are we in the blasted steps? What's going on in the blasted steps here? Oh, I have forgot to change the scene. Can you tell I haven't done this in a little bit? Got the rings on. Why do we have the rings on? What were we doing with all this? Why? Sharp dart? Curve claw. I mean, I thought we were going to... Give me a second to remember all the controls. Oop. And the map layout, that's right. Here I am thinking that we're going to be heading to, what was it? We're gonna head to Mount Fay to get something done there. Hopefully the audio is alright. I have no idea. I think what ended up happening last time is that I tried to get to Mount Fay with the thing. With the white lacquer, the pale lacquer, I think. And it didn't work out. I got hit maybe one too many times. And then I ran out of time that day, and it just ended up there. Hey, dudes. The delivering's all broke. Would you try again, Miss Courier? Barloom's bugs are so much in need of your help. Yes, I would try again. I want that 560 rosary reward. I'm doing more work for the rosaries than I would be doing if I just was, grinding. But I don't want to grind because that sounds like hell. So we're just doing this. Right? Thankfully, those projectiles have gravity. We're trying again. If I get this on my first try here, I'm going to be impressed and kind of saddened that it took me so long the last two attempts. Excuse me for getting exactly what Hornet can do right now. Okay, that's not great. We figured it out. Yikes. That was good, sir. I'm just gonna head and do. Alright, we made it here. if I remember correctly, and if I can open up the frickin' map. Uh, hmm. We're currently, I think, around this, that marker there, that bench marker there in the center. So we have to head up and to the left. Bit of an unconventional route. Hopefully one that I can handle. I don't think it's a route that I've taken a lot of. Of course. That was a little close. Yep. Managed to make it this far without getting hurt once. That's good. I'm gonna take my time here. Not about being fast. It's just about getting it done. I want to be fast because I like being fast. Sir? I gotta watch out for the old people here. Unless I can... Ah! I sharp darted over here. I really should have claw lined. Yikes. No, much better. Alright, now this... let me see if I can remember how to claw line. There we go. Oh, fuck. Not these guys. No. So that's not a great start, but we are getting further than last time, which is good. Oh no, surprise old person. I forgot he was there. I forgot about the old man. Okay, we're one hit away from death. From not death, but from failing this. Let's see, we are there. Not what I wanted to. We have to go up and to the right to get to the Grand Gate. The other thing we can do is go through the sands of Karnak, which I don't think is a good idea, given that there's no connection to the sands of Karnak and Mount Fae. So we have to go up through the Grand Gate, into the slab, and then up through Mount Fae. Without getting hit once. Alright. Oh boy. Getting lucky. That's my superpower, you know. Holy shit. In the past month or so... Oh, yes, of course. The caravan. Gotta sit down there. But in the past month or so, I have definitely been trying my best to avoid spoilers. Because it's been enough time to the point where people who have, like, purchased the game on release, like myself... Come on, get up there. Have, like, already beaten the game. And all of this game's secrets are already, like, being revealed, and it's just... Here's all the stuff you missed, right? And, here's all the stuff that is... Like, all of the content farm channels are making content about the game now, and... The time for spoilers is now, basically. And the World Chamber... Gotta head up. Pretty much. A little close. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Get up and to the right. Wrong button. I'm remembering how things work. I'm remembering how they work. Anyways. God damn it. Well, alright then, let's head to Bellway that's close. Into the ventricle. What was I saying for? I was talking about how all of the, like, big content channels for the game who are covering Silksong, or all the people who are making edits of the game now, it's been enough time where, like, oh, if you've not done this, it's time for you to get spoiled on it. And I'm trying my best to avoid spoilers. Okay. A decent start. I got about halfway there. So, needless to say, staying off of, like, social media has helped, for the most part. I don't really peruse that much outside of maybe YouTube Shorts. And even then, I don't spend nearly as much time on there as some people might think. Because it's all about, you know, managing what media you consume. And anytime I do come across, like, a Silksong thing, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it. I skip it. Even then, though, it's a little bit difficult to tell the difference between... Well, shit. Amazing start. A little bit difficult to tell the difference between, like, what was it? Silksong and Hollow Knight, like, base Hollow Knight? Because Hollow Knight, Silksong, and base Hollow Knight have they're pretty much the same style, made by the same art people. It makes sense that they would. But the, there's a lot of edits out there of people playing, like, Hollow Knight for the first time, and I'm like, I want to see those. Because I love watching people and their reactions when they experience a game for the first time. And the major reasons why I'm becoming a game developer, I already am. I am a game developer. I need to be more confident. But, like, watching someone's first expressions when they see a game for the first time, or when they play a game for the first time, they get blown away by all the cool stuff, all the visuals, and that stuff is happening with Hollow Knight again. I've been seeing a lot of people like playing through Hollow Knight and like, oh, I want to play through Hollow Knight before I get to Silksong. And honestly, I say good on them. You don't need to play through Hollow Knight before you play Silksong. Their stories are only connected in like spirit. Silksong is less of a sequel and more like a, I suppose, a reiteration, a remaster, but in an entirely different setting, with an entirely different character. Get up there. Please, come on. I don't want to have to go up there and deal with an old person. We do it from here. There we go. But another reason why people are probably playing through Silksong again, not Silksong, playing through base Hollow Knight again, is because they want to, you know, get the experience of playing through a 2D Metroidvania in this style before they head over to Silksong, which is the arguably more difficult game. And while I completely agree with that, go ahead, get the practice you need. I also kind of like the idea of walking into one of these blind. Like, you have no idea what you're doing, just going through and playing the game for the first time, because as a game designer, you kind of have to assume that people are going to be playing your game for the first time ever. Well, that's not a great. That's bad. That's a very bad. Back here with a 1 again. That's... We'll be fine, I'm certain. I've gone through this multiple times without getting hit before. We can try it again if we need to. But yeah, the idea that, like... I guess I'm not sitting down today. Do not want to disturb the floof. The idea that, like... You want to walk into a game blind, no spoilers, never tried that certain genre before, just to see what it's like. I kind of like that. Because, as I was saying, as game designers, you kind of have to assume that the person playing your game might not have any experience with that genre before. Of course, there will always be staples of a genre, and you can't really get rid of certain things. Like in Monster Hunter, it's kind of expected that you're going to dodge. At least that you know how to dodge, and how to position yourself. From people playing games similar to Monster Hunter in the past. From the Souls titles, it's very much a similar thing, right? There's a lot of staples of the genre that are just kind of assumed. There has to be a certain onboarding process for all of them, right? For all of that. And video game onboarding was always going to be a hard, difficult thing to do. Because a good onboarding process walks the line between, like, holding the player's hand and asking it to do it themselves. It's a very thin, very difficult line to walk. Because you can't just assume, right? You gotta, especially when the player is got no clue what's going on, has no idea what anything means yet. Tutorials are difficult. I'm gonna get this reward. I am going to. It's only been like 20 minutes. Oh, more like 15, but I'm gonna do this. Another thing that I took a break to do was to play more Metroidvanias. Really get some experience. I went through and finished up a game called Vernal Edge. A small little indie gig that is just... It's a very pretty game. I can say that. I love the art style of it. 2D pixel art. Got lots of effects going on. I'm not gonna give my full analysis of the game because this is not Vernal Edge. I'm not playing Vernal Edge right now. And if I'm gonna be doing analysis on any game, it's gonna be this one. But I did like it. And I would recommend it. It doesn't feel fully finished in some regards, even though it's been like years since it's been done. And the idea of like small indie games not getting fully finished is like, it makes sense, right? Even still, it was a like Kickstarter backed game or something along those lines. So there's a lot of like characters in there and a lot of people backed it and looked like it, and it was a lot of fun. I did like it. It has a very non-linear progression path, and I'm going to be making a Metroidvania at some point, which I do want to try. Ow. It would probably be more non-linear like Vernal Edge. In Silksong, there's a kind of linear path that you're supposed to travel, but you can branch off and take... I need to stop talking, aren't I? You can branch off and take different paths and explore around a bit, and that the exploration itself is non-linear, which is what it should be. It's exploration. But Vernal Edge's story was very non-linear, and the world itself was very much like, take it at your own pace. There's no path to get from A to B. You can just go from A to B. Oh. The surprise old man got me again. Well, I'm guessing falling down to here. Another thing about Vernal Edge, it's a much smaller Metroidvania. I don't have the thing I need. It's way smaller. Given that it was made by a small group of people and took way less time than Silksong did. Makes sense. And another thing about it is its style is somewhat simple compared to Silksong. Silksong has a very simple style, but it's also very stylized, and that stylization takes a bit of time. Vernal Edge's stylization is more along the simple, easy to make in pixel art program. Which makes it take less time to make, you know? This is a very important... Oh, I thought that was an enemy for a second. It's not. Thanks. But yeah, if I'm ever gonna make a Metroidvania, it would probably be... like, I'd probably dabble a little bit with making something... bad spot. Be it really bad. You know, just get rid of it now. Or you can just kill him. Or I can get really lucky. And we'll get a new one. But like, man, I am so busy talking about game design and a game that I recently finished, instead of actually focusing on doing the thing that I want to do, which is this escort mission. Are they gonna talk to me now? Okay, they're gonna talk to me. They aren't mad. But yeah, I mean, I suppose I'm just trying to fill the silence. Speaking of games that I've been playing a lot recently, I have, outside of doing more game design, which I am glad to be getting back into, I have been spending my time playing a lot of, not this again, god damn it. Well, I guess you're in the water. Stay in the drink. I have been spending my time playing a lot of Vintage Story. When I first heard of Vintage Story, I was like, it looks just like Minecraft, but like prettier maybe, and you know, more realistic, I guess. Not my kind of my style. And then I tried out another. Actually, no, I didn't try out another. I realized that I actually really enjoyed survival sandbox games. One of my favorite games of all time is Terraria, and which is more sandbox, less survival. Same goes for Satisfactory, another one of my favorite games of all time, and Minecraft. And I'm like, why not? Why not try the more like survival focused side of it? And it's actually a lot of fun. It's turning into a hyperfixation, which is not great, but just being able to sit down and sink a few hours into trying to mine for copper. Because in Minecraft, you want to mine for copper, you just find copper in the underground. Not great, not great. You find copper somewhere underground, you mine it out with whatever pickaxe you got, and there you go, you got copper. in Vintage Story, you need to find... You need to find copper nuggets on the ground. You can mark that on your mini-map. Once you've picked up those copper nuggets, you can smelt those down. Get enough of them, you can make a pickaxe. Then you go back to that site, and to the sites you had marked, and mine out under the ground. Eventually, you'll reach the copper that was there, because all copper nuggets show up over copper nodes underground. And you then are able to take those and hit them, take those copper ore chunks and hit them with a hammer to get copper nuggets out of them, and then you smelt those down to make make the tools you need. Those are worms. That's not great. But hey, let's just do that skip. So yeah, I think it's because of like the process that like everything takes forever to do, very heavily survival focused, and you need to do like a shit ton of work just to get one thing done. That's I suppose it's like very good to the autism brain, I guess. Which says, ooh, I like process. I like steps. And I like when it's all laid out. And it's like gritty and I don't have to focus on anything at the same time. Just kind of something I can play in the background for the most part. Just gonna do this. I have the silk for it. Can I go from here? No. I like that big dude. He's like, hoo. He's got a really hefty voice to him. Can't take the venture system. Right, we got to go left and then up. Some of the movement tech you're capable of doing in this game is just fun. In a game where movement is kind of central, like a Metroidvania, the whole idea of making movement fun is kind of important. Oh, please no. Right, now comes the harder part. Dealing with these motherfuckers, and I just wasted it. Boomerang for the win. Alright, we made it to the slab. The next step is to get through Mount Faye without getting it. Without taking any damage. We got the Faye down cloak, so we don't have to worry about the cold. But the actual damage side of things is going to be a little bit difficult, because there are lots of sources of damage here. It has been a decent while since I've been to Mount Faye. Very low chance for me to get here on a good day, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't run into ice and then die. Okay. Lay down cloak does make it easier. Damn it. But I can make it. I know I can make it. I know I can. It is possible. I just gotta be more diligent about not getting hit on the blasted steps. That's Shellwood. That's Shellwood. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Vintage Story. I need to get back in and finish up Expedition 33. I hope to do that by the end of the year, if at all possible. That, and I'm working on a project of my own. But yeah, I'm gonna try and lock into this one, I think. Instantaneously, as soon as I say that. I should just not talk. Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut. I'm just gonna... Okay. Go this way, and then... The route is not too difficult to remember. And I immediately proceed to flub it, as I waste my air dash on... that. I got a notification on my phone, and I looked over for just a second. Yeah, hate to see it. At this point, I might as well just go back and get a new lacquer. If these guys don't finish this one off. Oh, there it goes. Not what I wanted to have happen, you know? I am not great at combat in midair. Yeah, it's over here. Another thing that I should say about me and streaming is I think I'm gonna stream less and less often than I was. I was streaming Hollow Knight Silksong pretty much every day. And while I love this game, it's a very beautiful game, and I do enjoy it. I don't think that that was a good or healthy idea. The initial thought behind that was like, my ambition will see me through the game. But then I started playing the game and I'm like, oh my god, there's so much game. There's no way my ambition could. I ran out of energy and I burnt out, and not a great idea. So naturally, I stopped streaming. I stopped playing Hollow Knight. Didn't play Metroidvania for a good while either. I just stopped. Took me a little bit to recover. But I've been burnt out many a time in my life, so I know how to recover from it, thankfully. Not something that you can just, like, shoulder through and keep on going. And you don't got the energy to do something, you don't got the energy to do it. I find that the physical side of your body will just not allow it, no matter what. And certainly you can force yourself to do it, but it's not a good idea. It will result in you getting hurt more often than not, and I didn't want that to happen to me, so I just stopped. That, and I had time to reconsider streaming is going to be my like full-time thing, and I don't think it is. I've been having a lot of ideas. I want to make more game design content, and I realized that streaming was just like the vehicle I wanted to use to make videos about game design. And that whole methodology didn't really work out for me, because I thought Silksong was like, oh, it's gonna take me a month and I'll be done with it. No. Especially if you only stream for 4 hours a day, albeit being every day, sure, but still, 4 hours a day every day was like next to nothing compared to the amount of time some people put into this game. That, and I of course had other responsibilities I needed to focus on, needed to attend to. There were multiple occasions where I'm like, I can't stream because I had to help my family out, and, you know, I want to reduce the time I spend, you know, worrying about whether I'm going to be able to stream on a day or not because someone asked me to do something. Instead, just spend more time focusing on helping them. Because while streaming is fun, kind of fun, making content is interesting, and I do want to do it more. It's secondary to the people in my life. As it really should be. Most jobs tend to be. The other side of things that I've been struggling with has definitely been the, do I want to do this as a job? Because it does sound fun to make content for work. Like, to make money off of the things that I make, it would be interesting. But I've heard so many sentiments of people saying, oh, don't turn your hobbies into a job. Don't do what you absolutely love because you're going to start hating it. Maybe that's just from my own family. God damn it. Made it so far. Because I misclicked a button. You need to die. I misclicked one button 3 times in that entire thing. I whipped out the map twice. But yeah, the idea that, like, I would be able to make money off this kind of stuff. It's a nice thought, but more like a pipe dream, you know? And of course, there's always that idea that if I start making money off of it, suddenly I'm managing money more than I'm making content, and that's a little bit of a scary thought, but if managing money like that and hiring people and making sure these people do a good job is what it's about, then maybe I'd be willing to do it. I don't know. Because, like, my entire vision so far has been make cool stuff and share it with the world, right? That's what I want to do. Oh, they are not happy with me. Yikes. Guess I took too long. Or too short. I head back to Shellwoods, but sit on a bench, and then I'll come back. But, like, the idea of making cool things and sharing it with people is, like, really enticing to me. I just haven't gotten past the whole sharing it with people yet, because I do make cool things. I just need to share it with people once it's done. Because finishing a project is just as much a skill as starting one. Maybe I should take a different thing before it. You know what? I have a bunch of rosaries. I've been getting a lot of rosaries from doing this. Might as well invest some resource gain on it. Because I do want to... Oh, they're still angry. I do want to, like, do some fighting here eventually. Also, there's a couple things on the map that... Stop waving at me, sir. But there's a couple things on the map, a couple places on the map that I do want to go to, I think, yeah. I don't know what this was for. What is that for? I don't remember. I mean, we were exploring around Bilewater, I guess? Maybe now it's a good time for me to take a small break. You know, it's only been almost... it's been actually 46 minutes. I can go for a little while longer. There's also this in the Blasted Steps I don't think I could have gotten to. Like, there's a lot of areas that I haven't explored yet, mostly because I can't explore them. Like, I do want to go to Bilehaven and fight that, but that track is just massive. And I'd love to just keep focusing on this, but they don't want to talk to me right now. I'm gonna go to Bilewater. I'm gonna try and figure out something here. Do a little bit more exploring. Yeah, this is the right way. That's not right, though. That ain't good. Nor that. Not the goop. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Maybe I should have come here after I had spent some time and gotten better. Or I was here. Spent some time and actually, you know, reacquainted myself with the movement system. I'm gonna farm some build up this guy, or, you know, nearly die. I just wanted to get rid of the maggots. And then hopefully maybe get enough to heal. Oh fuck, that's right. You don't get saved there. You're not safe there. Oh, I gotta go get my body back. I saw a video talking about corpse runs. I haven't watched it yet, but it got recommended to me. I'm kind of interested about it. Basically, a corpse run is when you die in a game and you have to go back and get your stuff. It's kind of a shitty game mechanic from what I know about. Most people don't really like it. It's like you're punished for being bad at the game. And punishing the player can increase difficulty, but it's generally not a good idea to do it like that. Bye. But corpse runs are definitely like a staple of certain games, like Minecraft, or like the mechanic of you lose all your stuff when you die is a prevalent one. Oh boy. Not good, no bueno. Worked out. Vines don't allow you to pogo off them. You can't pogo off vines. Here. Gotta go to the right. I think this is an area that I just haven't explored through yet. Yeah. New stuff. Broken stuff. Oddly calm. What do we have going on here? A big empty corridor with nothing at the end of it. Other than a bunch of hanging things. I feel like I'm supposed to destroy these to make something happen. Hey. A memory locket. Ooh, that's nice. That's good. Work on a few builds. Run through a few enemies, you know. Don't know how I didn't notice this spot. Ow. What is down? If anything at all. I'm trying to take my time going down so I don't get hit by anything. Ow. As I proceed to get hit by something. Where this is? Here, okay. Ow. I would like to head back to the Bellway. Well, I guess I'm heading back to the Bellway. At least my body's closer. Hey, I managed to kill one of those guys. Nice. Those guys are like notoriously difficult to hit. Alright, so I did my fair share of exploration. There's that. There's a little bit more exploring you can do there. After all, why not? We're already here. Oh, this is not safe. easy to forget that sometimes. Headed up this way. Entrance to it should be over here somewhere. Unless I'm being lied to. And getting goop all over me. That's not good. Explosions are not fun. I do like the fact that I can heal twice. Let's just head this way, because I can't seem to remember where I came out from. I managed to do the claw line there, but I did not do it at the right spot. Ow. Why you big guy do so much damage? Head down from here. A bit of an unorthodox way to get around to it, but I think I'll be fine. Shells. Shell shards. And also exploding mosquitoes. Exactly what I wanted. Anything over here? No. Okay. Just pain and torture. Love that. Oh, it's something up though. Over here. Rickety bridge. With these things. Okay. I wonder if I can get some... They jump out at random angles, it seems. I'm just trying to get enough silk to heal. Nope. If I dash across, they shouldn't be okay, right? Or, you know, they can just drag me into the drink anyways. Oh, I got lucky. Not so much anymore. They're a little difficult to deal with, alright. That one I might just go grab a soul eater. I want to see what's over there though. What do I have in my inventory right now? No soul eaters. I think it's been enough time. Let's go grab one. Or I could just... The desire to go explore there is very tempting. I just don't want to waste too much time, seeing as I kind of made it a point that I wanted to do that courier mission. Alright, we gotta go up. Yikes. Just timed that. Give me silk. Thank you. Spikes. Well, this is... I thought I was higher up for a second. I thought I was gonna get hit there for a sec. About to say, glad I got Warden Bell. Ow. Ow. Okay, if I can just get enough silk to heal for a little bit, that'd be nice. really thought I was that guy, huh? Oh, more notes about these things. This one is pretty, but not as soft as first seems. The plant it mimics is flaked and coarse. The bug's coat shares a similar texture. A shame. Alright, where are we heading? Good head. Up and to the right. There's more up to explore from there, but currently in the process of exploring this area. Gotta watch your step. Yeah, I played platformers in my day. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Immediately pivot. What's all this then? What's all this about? Not in the drink. That's a surefire way to get in the drink. Oh, not my plan. Thanks. Oh boy. Talk about a carnival ride. Okay. For a mask shard. Ooh boy. Ooh, I've been waiting for this for a while. Oh yeah. Up to 9 now? 8. We're up to 8. Would appreciate a bench sometime soon though. Oh, we're back in it. Ow. Thankfully getting that mask shard healed me up. Oh! I don't know why I thought it in my head. I manifested that luck. Holy shit. I am not... These guys jump really freaking high. Damn it. So that's interesting. I think I got what I wanted from there then. Let's go and get ourselves a Silk Eater. We gotta go to Greymore for that. It's a bit of a trek, but we can grab it. I love Greymore, I'm not gonna lie. This area is one of my favorites. I like the more grassy, greeny areas as well, but Greymore is definitely up there. I mean to feel like it's not a Hollow Knight game if there's not gonna be an area that's constantly pouring rain. But these guys. Even with like a maxed out nail, and I think I have a maxed out nail. These are a little bit tedious to deal with. Can I nail it? Yeah, it's maxed out. It's the high steel nail. Goes to show that strength isn't always in the numbers. No, I don't want to be in the drink. Okay, we're good. Here we head down. Yeah, we head all the way down. I'm remembering the route because we did the courier quest for this guy. Then we're gonna use one cookie just now. Alright. Good to have an extra one in the reserve here. Let's go back and do that courier quest. They're likely gonna talk to us now that we've done a few things. I've been playing a lot of Terraria with a few friends recently. Going through Calamity mod again, because we never finish it. It's a lot, it's a big mod. But one of the mods we have for like quality of life is IMK Sushis, which adds like a bunch of like scrolls, and you can combine potions together, and makes just life generally easier. And I'm used to using like a quick hotkey to teleport back home, but that's not the case in this game. You cannot hotkey teleport home. And if you're wondering, that is a base mechanic in base Terraria. That's a magic mirror. There were teleportation potions, I think, or is it potions of return? Some kind of potion. Blue. They'll teleport you back home faster, pretty much. Because the magic mirror has like a small animation it plays before you teleport home. The potion, you just drink it and bam, you're home. Alright, let's head back to Belhart. And that idea, it's a really good quality of life thing if the game already has it, but in a game like Silksong, that would kind of break it. Right. Grab this liquid lacquer. I'm gonna take a small break before we go off and do it. I gotta go to bed. Let's sit down here. I'm just gonna be right back to him. I'll be right back.
Modella mia samassa dera rendio modella mia samassa dera fidel pinek mia samassa rendio mia samassa modella Socia, luminarat, mia samassa, modella, luminarat, fidel pinek, luminarat, fidel pinek, modella, mia samassa, rendio, fidel pinek. Modella dera la socia mia samassa luminarat modella mia samassa modella fidel pinek mia samassa dera Fidel pinek, luminarat, la socia, modella, modella, rendio, luminarat, mia samassa, fidel pinek, modella, mia samassa, fidel pinek, luminarat, mia samassa, modella, rendio, modella, dera, luminarat, fidel pinek, luminarat, fidel pinek, luminarat, rendio, dera, mia samassa, luminarat, mia samassa, ula socia, dera, luminarat, fidel pinek, ula socia, mia samassa, rendio, dera, modella, rendio, luminarat, fidel pinek, luminarat, dera, fidel pinek, dera, mia samassa, fidel pinek, dera, fidel pinek,
Okay, I'm back.
fidel pinek, mia samassa.
Hope you like this guy's rambling for a little bit. Let's get this done. Already. I double jumped too late. I knew it was gonna happen there. God damn it. Not this again. I made it out. Kind of in the process of like trying to find a or you know, I could just maybe I should just shut my mouth so that I don't get hit by like that. That's kind of dumb. Going into blasted steps with one hit left. That's not great. I believe this is probably not the one, but I believe. Alright. This here. Here. Guy. Okay, old man. Thankfully, I cut out going past the other old man on the route. That would have been kind of not great if I got hit by them. I gotta look around for more of those fleas. I wish there was some, like, equipment I could use to, like a sonar or something. I could find them easier. I don't know what fleas I'm missing, is the problem. Okay. In here. Wrong button! Oh god. On another one of these, I have to zoom. I know that there's a way to turn those guys off. I do not know of it. I don't know how to get there, where it is. Well, we try again. As I was saying a bit earlier, I think I'm gonna stream less often and for less time. I was streaming like 4 hours a day. I think I'm only gonna probably stream for maybe 2-3 hours to push it today, because there are other things I want to do with my time. Are you guys gonna talk with me again? Are you? Okay, they're gonna speak with me. Here we go again. Not gonna get caught off guard again this time. We're gonna do it right. This is the first time in a long time I've been trapped by an elevator. God damn it. Love that for me. Were this a speedrun, I definitely fail. Yippee! Thought I had grown past my days of getting trapped in elevators. I had not. I don't know if I talked about this, but there's another Metroidvania I played. I don't know if it was in the last month or so. Probably earlier this year. It was called Gris. It's very pretty. Very cool. Very fun, too. Didn't end up troubling myself to go and get all the secrets. But would have been fun, too. Still kind of want to. I think that secrets in a game can be a little hit or miss. Because you'll definitely have people who are just like 100% completionist type people, and they're just going to look up a guide instead of going and finding the secrets themselves. I was legit about to run directly into him. Thankfully I remembered in time. Like, I love the idea that secrets aren't mandatory, but finding them certainly helps increase your power in some way. Like, the player should feel rewarded for finding something like that. And in many games, secrets are like, you found a secret, There you go. You did it. Yippee. I can skip that with a little bit of finesse. Okay. It's a skip that doesn't save any time, sure. But again. But yeah, secrets tend to be in most games. They're like, oh, you found a funny. Here's a reference. Big flea. Yes. But in games like this, Silksong, and I find it often happening in Vernal Edge as well, secrets increase player power because it's a reward for exploration, which is a big thing for Metroid Prime. The thing is, not everyone's going to explore the same way, and some secrets are just going to get left behind, which is why these games tend to be like chock full of secrets. Nope, nope. I made it this far without getting hit. Nope, no, they're not a problem anymore. Time to go. I find it so interesting that there's so many like dilemmas that have been crafted from our whether it be hardware constraints or our what we think is good game design, even though it might not be, and they end up being staples of a genre. You made it to the slab without taking any damage yet. I don't want to jinx anything. The next step past this is Mount Faye. If I don't immediately pivot. Okay, we're good. I love the boomerang. Against these guys is actually pretty good. Ooh, got real lucky there. Also, I have a max charge count now, and that's good. Got super duper lucky on that. It's time for the hardest leg of the journey, Mount Faye. Although I would argue that the areas before it were harder because they had enemies. Not great. Not a great start to all of it. I'm going to mostly take my time with this. Hope, pray that I can do it right. That was a little nerve-wracking, not gonna lie. From here, we just go up and around like this. Gotta get that to respawn now. Oh. Lots of use of the claw line. The claw line is seeing a lot of use. Okay. So from here, just gotta keep going up, and then we have to slide down. We can do it. 2 hits left. I believe in me. Okay, we're good. Not good. Nope. Managed to rescue it somehow. And I got it. Okay. One more hit and I'm down. I have to restart. Not a great thought. I can do it, I think. Dang it. That didn't end up working out. I have to double jump. I have to double jump at the end there. Yes. Okay. We got a little bit more left to go before we reach the peak. Ooh. Okay. Made it up this far. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No. No. You gotta be kidding me. That frickin' sucks. All that. I went through all of that. I'm getting out on everything on the way down. I went through all of that just to run into a wall at the very end and spill it. Ooh, that's yeah, it's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that. I managed to get through the entirety of Shellwood, the entirety of the Blasted Sands, the Blasted Steps. I managed to get through the entirety. I managed to get through fucking Citadel. All of that. Only to just walk into a wall a little bit too quickly. Need a moment. That's honestly infuriating. I hate that. I hate that so much. Well, I suppose there's nothing left to do but to try again if they'll let me up. Okay. I ran into a wall. I'm sorry, guys. I just really want... I really need the money. Alright. I know that I can do it. It just takes me not being a dumbass about it. Already, firing harpoons into the water. Jeez. I'm not gonna be caught in an elevator this time. I forgot to apply that memory lock. Actually, take a small break to do that real quick. I may be in the middle of delivering something very important, but when I see another bench, I will go sit down and apply that memory locket. The Hunter Crest needs some. The Wanderer's Crest needs some. The Witch's Crest is the one that I want to. I can remember things. Witch's Crest is interesting because it works based off of binding. I think if we add the multi-binder, it'll be really freaking strong. I do want to give it a try. Now that we've got it fully upgraded. I'll put this on it. Actually, kind of a spellbinder build. Why don't we, this and this. I will give that a try. It's soon enough. Right now, I'm gonna focus on using not the Beast Crest. That's good for fighting, not really good for platforming. With what I know, is what I know. I love me a good Reaper's Crest. Although I could definitely spend some time working on the Wanderer's Crest. Get that all focus on making that strong. If I find more memory lock, if that is. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, if I haven't explained it yet, is because there is a shopkeep in Songclave that sells a piece of craft metal. That piece of craft metal costs a shitload. This will give me hopefully enough. And this quest will give me hopefully enough to purchase said craft metal off of the shopkeep. And the reason why I want that is because there's a accessory that requires 1 craft metal to get. If I can get that craft metal and get said accessory, I really want to see what that accessory does because it sounds particularly powerful. It's something fire-based, if I remember correctly. And experiment around with it. I think that will definitely be of great help in the coming fights. Oh boy. Another thing I'm excited for, likely more like a couple months time from now, there will be some DLC for this game, I'm hoping. And when that DLC arrives, it will be some good shit. Because we already know that there was a lot of content cut from the game before release. Because it just wasn't finished, or because they just didn't have the time to work on it. And I know that sounds a little ironic, given this game taking 7 years to get done. But it is kind of true. There will eventually come a time and a place where you gotta cut. And there's probably a lot of stuff left on the cutting room floor that they want to get back to. And one of the best places to explore that is in the form of DLC. And if Team Cherry is going to be Team Cherry about it, then they're probably going to make that DLC for you. Which is some good shit. That's what they did for Hollow Knight. I want to see more about that coral area. I know that it's in the game, but I've heard it's only in like a dream or something. I haven't seen it yet. Sands of Karnak kinda scratched that itch, really. But I want like explorable coral area that is like you're exploring it, you don't, but it's like all on the surface, I suppose. Like if you've played Monster Hunter World, then the Coral Highlands really gets that for me. I love that aesthetic, just corals above water, and they're all thriving and colorful. I'm a fan of that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Just because I couldn't kill him in time? You have 2 hits going into Mount Faye. Not a great sign, but it's possible, I suppose. We kind of used 2 hits in Mount Faye last time because we ran into the water. Rather, I ran into the water like a fucking dumbass. And this time, it will be different. Okay. That was a yikes moment there, for sure. Oh boy. We made it through this first part though, that's good. Oh, come on. Made it to this. I had a little bit of trouble last time. We're halfway up the mountain. Okay. Just gotta lock in. Not gonna be a dumbass and run that again. Head to the left here. Is it the beginning? Oh. Yep. Taking it slow for any enemies that might show up here. Even if let's have some. Okay. Okay. Head up. Here. Final leg of the journey. I panicked there. I forgot what button to press. I think we've made it. This is the last bit. Nope. Oh! I made it! A little bit scared there at the end, but I did it. Hey there, big guy. Oh, how am I glad to see you.
Buenera.
Maker, I bring a delivery from Belhar below. Lacquer for your long work. Good. To seal, to protect. Knife volumes, fresh faces, sleep bright. Oh, man, that's been a long time coming. A reward for service made, visitor. Gift for you, to spend on our treasure. That is much needed. Oh, man. Now, Faye, I love you so much. Oh, a fine face, yours. Not of my work. Not of this kingdom's craft. Not now, at least. But the deeper. This relationship. Some form of Farloom and our old-legged... to work, to work. The mask. I always like the mask maker kind of character. Like all the white faces you see on a lot of these bugs, those aren't their actual faces, those are masks, which is why they look so expressionless and kind of cute. But I did it. I delivered that lacquer fair and square. Now I just gotta make it back without dying, hopefully. Did I go through this area before? I think I have. Yep, I have. Not great. But I did it. I loved Mount Faye when I did it initially, just going through this area. It's a ton of fun. I think I can just go down here. Gotta be more careful. Yep, we're here. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. As much stress as it provided, it was worth it, I think, because now I have a lot of money. Now, we're gonna head to Grand Bellway, we're gonna take the ventricle system, and we're gonna go get ourselves that craft medal and finally see what this accessory is all about. I found this one. I'll explain it once I actually get there. We gotta go to first shrine, I think. They're still here, that's good. What's this? Attend the Sentinel's quest, Hunter in Red, meet in the halls high, the chamber of its fellows. Idle audience? I should definitely go do that. But yeah, craft metal. I did not need to do all this to get this. But there's a lot of other things here. I can get a spool fragment. Oral commandment, which I will definitely. Actual money for that. Let's see if I can actually get that spool fragment. I can. Yeah. Right, let's do this. I'm gonna immediately get distracted. I'm just gonna grab this now so that we. Yeah, I can grab that later. I get the feeling that's going to result in a fight. It is a wayfinder quest, so we're going to be traveling somewhere. But for now, I'm gonna head back to the Grand Bellway. And we gotta head back to Greymore. If I remember correctly, it is Not this way. So this is the way I can use to get there. Yeah, I actually do need to head this way. Basically, when I was doing the whole side quest thing with the parasite to get the Witch's Crest, here's an area I noticed that needed some craft metal for me to get access to something. It needed some craft metal to make, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go find some craft metal. Then I realized that the shopkeep, after a bit later, one of the shopkeeps, which we just went to and grabbed the craft metal from, selling that craft metal. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab that. So I used all the rest of my craft metal to, not my craft metal, use my pale lacquer. Not lacquer, pale oil, that's what it is. To upgrade the nail. And I was really lacking on the craft metal side of things, and also used the rest of my craft metal to make things. If I remember correctly, it is up here. Yeah. Cloth and incendiary materials that could be fashioned into a weapon. Yes, we construct the tool. Let's see what we got. Him pillow. Fabric pouch filled with volatile material explodes on impact with enemies when ignited by its fuse. Okay. I think I want to take some time for experimentation. Because I have to experiment around with the Witch's Crest that I just finished up, and I want to try out this new bit of equipment. It may be just a hand grenade. I would not be complaining if it was. I believe this way. Okay, I am forgetting where I am real fast. This is the way to Bell Home. Right. Bell Heart. Not to Bell Home. But yeah, the pin pillow. Let's try this out. Yeah, I think Morwing was that fight. This arena over here is a perfect place to test things out. So you just throw them, they bounce once and they explode. Can I get hurt by my own explosion? No, okay. That's cool. Now the other thing I wanted to test out. Multi-binder on Witch's Crest. Witch's Crest. We already have the multi-binder set up. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I can just... Oh, wrong thing. It did not work as well as I hoped it did. Maybe because I actually need some damage. Hold on, let me go and get hurt a little bit here. I'm also getting more silk so that I can actually use the healing. Hey there, big guy. Do some damage to me, please. Good. A bit more. Yep. A bit more. More. That'll work. And now I just need the silk to actually heal. Now let's try this out on something. You are a perfect test subject. Oh, I think that exploded twice. I don't know. Multi-binder plus, what is this thing over here? Injector band. Are actually a really, really strong combo. I'll run with this for a little bit. Gotta get used to Witch's Crest. Witch's Crest is definitely not great for platform because It'll take some getting used to.
Dera.
I do kind of want to see how strong this gets with the flint knife. Flint knife does a slight damage increase, and so does Flea Brew. Wow, Witch's Crest is actually a lot of fun to fight with. Oh my god. It lets you do the real fast stuff. It's super flowy too. That should not have worked. Ow. Because your dash attack doesn't send you into the air, you don't have to like wait a beat before you can hit again. You can just hit again. Get 3 hits done in like less than half a second there. That's good. But it's a very high risk, high reward gameplay because you get real close, really close person to him. My body over here yet? Hey. And then when you're really feeling like doing some damage, you can just heal on them. Did that heal me at all? Hold on. Oh, that's right. Which Crest heals you based on enemies hit by the healing effect. Very high risk, high reward gameplay style, that's for certain. Now, what I'm supposed to be doing right now is going and fighting Lace to finish off Act 2. And I would love to do that, but I'm coming to the end of the stream here. I think I can maybe give it one try. I want to try it with the Witch's Crest. I just gotta remember that healing with the Witch's Crest does not heal you unless it's an enemy that you hit with it. Another thing that I think I want to know about is how do you taunt? Because, like, there's a taunt in the game, I just don't know what button it's applied to, so hold on, let me just look that up real quick. Controller. It does not say. Interesting. Oh yeah, the side quest that I had. Let's go do that real quick. And that'll probably be the end of the stream. And then next time, I'll go and start fighting Lace. Again. We have to go to the Grand Ballet. We gotta go to the High Halls. Alright, now what did the quest say? We have to go to back the second sentinel by their markers left in Enclave. Enclave. Oh, they started in Enclave. Back to the first shrine. If I remember correctly, the second sentinel was the automaton that we revived using the Cogware cart. Know anything about this? No, no. Know anything about this? Nope. They left a marker or something in Enclave. What that mean? The shrine, don't really. Stuff near song clip, not in. Okay, let's go explore this way then. Like, cause you get that 3-hit dash combo. That's what sent you to there. Okay. That's not great. Not here then. Oh boy. I'm just gonna heal on these guys. Ow. That actually does a good amount of damage. So let's head back. I suppose there's no really reason not to use multi-binder on Witch's Crest, because it seems to just instantly... Ow. Of course, there's the downside of not being able to heal normally. Oh, there you are. Holy shit, that was like 5 attacks. Holy fuck. I might run parry on that actually. That is really strong. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, he moved away. Damn. Dang it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna run parry on that. Yep, this should be fun. That is like way stronger than I was. That's way more than I was ever doing with Express. If I could use the thing. Parry is that button. Okay. Oh my god, this is a really strong build for combat. I did take the right path. Good. Too early. Not at all. Like, that is so strong based purely off the sheer number of attacks that it... Oh my god! That is satisfying as hell. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna sit down on this bench first. We're continuing to do that. Hello.
Benny Frank,
I am here. Who did one?
That's fine.
I had thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally, but now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? Am I your enemy, then? The defense of the sacred citadel, in the voice that fill it is the duty of the sentinels. Termination, the necessary fate of all those enthralled by the whispering silk. You believe me haunted, slave to this pale threat. I think you are more perceptive than me. My silk is my own, as is my will. Unsure is this sentinel, but both haunted and innocent. Seem, with regret, this sentinel must test the strength of your will. Alright. You fight. Oh, he's got sword beams. And that. I could do that too. Oh, I actively want to hit the parries with this. Oh boy. Okay. I'll try that again. I think that the Witch's Crest has really helped me out here. Gotcha. I need to hit those parries more often. I am not used to using it. Give me a couple more tries. I can do it. Maybe I'll see if I can beat this and then I'll end the stream. There's just enough time to get a parry off before it does that. Gotta remember, I don't get invincibility frames, so I'm not. Didn't have enough silk. Oh man. It's a very reckless playstyle. Let's try this. I escaped. Got too far and I didn't heal. Damn. Pull out all the stops. I keep doing the wrong thing and using the fleet instead of actually parrying. I need to use the dash attack more often. Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do with my finger there. Man, it's been a bit since I played this game, but it's been fun. You need to practically be on top of them if you're gonna be Witch's Crest. I really believe that I'm onto something here. Oh, we buried it. I should have buried that. Damn. I just don't use the parry all that often, so I'm not used to it. But it's genuinely a really good thing to have. Damn, I'm interrupting. Animation cancels out the wazoo. Ow. Rule of thumb with the parry then. You can just do it whenever. Feel like you're gonna get hit, just parry. As long as you have enough silk. I didn't have enough silk for that. All the big fast strikes are getting me, I think. Ow. I did a decent amount. I ran right into him. Man. I'm liking Witch's Crest, but I'm realizing it's maybe not that good for me. It's a completely different playstyle, and I am not used to it. I'm only surviving as long as I am because I'm just face tanking a lot of shit. But I really should not be. Not what I need to do. That's too far. Ow. Ow. Need to focus more. Learning when to use that parry. I'm also gonna run into Flea Brood here soon. Didn't have enough silk for it. Why did I think that I did? Maybe I should focus less on parrying and focus more on healing. Oh, you're gonna hurt me now, okay. Yeah, just gonna heal off, that's good. There's something there. Something's going on there, and I'm liking it. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, see if I can get this done. I can't get it done in, like, I'll say 20 minutes. I'll call it. Ooh, I know why I'm actually taking a lot of damage now. The Witch's Crest it's fucking teleporting, that's what the Witch's Crest is all about. Not great. Not great either, but I got the heal off. Ow. Oh, that extends all the way over there, okay. Really big reach. It'll work out. Yeah, they buried it. They parried it. I shouldn't have healed then. Oh, man. I got that shit. He's reading me like a book. I really do feel like I'm doing some decent damage there just by the sheer number of times I hit him. And I'm still astounded by sometimes why I don't get hit. Why did I do that? Ow. I dashed into him? Oh, man. It doesn't help that it's like a really tiny room comparatively to other arenas. And he's a really big guy. The robot's really big. Good shit. Ah. I need to figure out how to get past the big slash. gotta focus less on parrying. Parrying is fun, but it takes so much. Think about what I could replace with maybe spool extender here. The fact that I'm able to have 4 blue on this is really what's giving me the ability to be this strong with Witch's Crest here. Ow. Or maybe I should just parry more often, I don't know. Parry everything. Did I just hand parry like 2 attacks there? Ow. Kinda worked out. Ow. I should have parried way before then. Okay, can't do that. That ended quickly. I'm scared to keep using the flea brewer like this because it's only so much. Shit. Ow. Man, I want to keep... You know what? I'm going to switch crests. I want to keep using the Witch's Crest, but I'm going to switch back to Reaper's Crest. So that I can make use of that dice. Axe. I think that might work. Let's go back to what I know and take things at a slower pace. I jumped into that. That covers like the entire section of the screen there. That's a lot of area it covers. But I did survive for longer. Ooh, I jumped into that. Owie. Ow. Oh, that was lucky. Heal. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Oh man. If we just didn't do the helicopter move, I would have managed to get enough to heal. That sucks. Ow. That should still hit me. Oh boy. I think I have a lot of silk in the build. Oh, and we get the extra silk from the heal. Not bad, but still not the best. What just happened was like lag from my brain. That wasn't great. Okay, 3 attacks. Ow. I should not be engaging when I have 1 health. I'm only gonna try this a bit more before I leave it and then come back maybe Wednesday. Oh, that's a lot of damage doing right then. Oh boy. Damn, it's always something like that. Alright. 1 or 2 more tries. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna do this. Oh man, those dice really do come in handy. And I think you do that. Ow. Ow. That shit hurts a lot. It attacks so quickly. I ran out of my attacks there? Damn. You know what? I think I can change my equipment here. I think... Yeah, I've got this on. Don't really need that on right now. And let's try this. I haven't really ever used belt because I'm a little skeptical about it. Just generally not a great piece of equipment, but see. Did not need to do that. Oh, that hit him twice. Oh boy. I'm pulling out all the stops. I thought I was dead there for a sec. I looked up to my health bar and didn't look away because I thought I was dead. Oh man. Alright, last try. I think, yeah, this is gonna be the last try. Oh. That worked out, even though it shouldn't. God, it's so bright. I'm realizing my problem. It's really freaking bright in there. Oh boy. I got something lucky tonight. Oh boy. Yo, I did it. Sorry, buddy. Had to be done. By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, are innocent, silken curse. Failed as the sentinel. Your judgment it will accept. Is this truly failure, gilded one? You meant to test me, and I have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. The matter is resolved. There's no need for death. Stand. Let us part as friends. I did. Accept token of the token of the Sentinel's order as friends. Let us part. Reserve bind. Ooh, that sounds interesting. An ornate artifact of the Citadel able to hold a bind's worth of silk, used when healing is needed and one's natural resources run low. The reserve bind will be restored when resting in a bent. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need to test this. What is this? Warning bell. Get rid of that for now. So, if I take enough damage... Actually, let's put on the Witch's Crest. Actually, I can't. I can't put it on the Witch's Crest. Without getting rid of my quick heal. Alright, let's test this. Do some damage to me. I'm not gonna try and heal. Just gonna get low on health. And I just die? Maybe I have to try and heal. And it'll just instantly give it to me. Alright. Do some damage. Normal heal. That. This one's resources run low, right? Maybe it means I'm out of silk? Okay, it lets me heal when I'm out of silk. That's good. But only once. It's less strong than I am. The Witch's Crest could definitely use that. The problem is, Witch's Crest is a little... does not really use yellow all that. I'd have to get rid of my, quick heal for that. Like, Injector Band. Because Injector Band is fucking goated. No doubt about that. Alright, though. That's gonna be it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching, if you do. And sticking around to the end if you have. I'll probably be streaming again on Wednesday, maybe. I hope to, at least. And I'll see you all then.